Sean Sheehan here for Severe Miss, and alongside Aaron Chalmers, who's a big fight coming up at Bellator Dublin. I was talking to your manager Kay there a couple of weeks ago, and he was telling me, there's big plans to come to Dublin. I suppose, obviously, coming from Geordie Shore, it's a very big show here as well as in England. Is that kind of a bit of your thinking that you want to come and kind of give your fans here a big fight?
Do you know, when I was in my Geordie Shore days, I've probably travelled to Ireland 100 plus times. I've been all over Ireland, probably every nightclub you can think of. So to come,
What's the best one?
I'm gonna have to say that right.
Cork.
I'm gonna have to say right venue in Dublin only because I'm and I might want a table after the show. But right venue is good. But now back to the show. Like I get a lot of messages about from Irish fans, and when I announced it, me Instagram went absolutely crazy, like literally crazy. So yeah, I'm just excited to come over, and the crowd it's unbelievable. So yeah.
What's the position now, I suppose, with you? A couple of years ago, you kind of gave up a lot of the entertainment things and focus a lot on MMA. What's it now? What's kind of your blend of your work day or work year?
Just obviously fight MMA every day, fighting. I train every morning, every night. We're filming a new show called Geordie OGs, but that's just following our life. So just like following us to the gym, and my missus being pregnant and stuff. So that doesn't interfere with anything, and it keeps us on TV. So got the best of both worlds.
So I was talking to Kiefer over there, and he said he's expecting a baby as well. And I was speaking to him last time, it might change you. What's that like for you? Obviously, that news only came out there recently. Is that going to be a big thing for you, maybe coming to this fight, and maybe an extra thing to deal with as well?
Well, my missus isn't due till May, but it's not even something to deal with. It's kind of spurring us on. Like, them nights, them early mornings when it's dark and stuff. And like now, I'm having a baby. He's going to rely on me. So it's kind of give us like a second wind to think, right, just fucking get out there, make some money for your son.
I speak to a lot of fighters here, like James, and I speak to Kiefer, and I remember I did an interview with Brian Moore a couple of weeks ago talking about it as well, and all the fighters seem to have like a championship mentality. I want to be the champion, and maybe that's not like, is that your position? Like when you started, you were kind of doing it because you wanted to have a fight, but then you kind of fell in love with it. What's your position now of your MMA career? What do you think it's going to be over the next few years?
Sure is. I'm just going to keep my head down, keep working. I think if I keep working hard, opportunities will come like this one has. I would never have thought 2 years ago I'd be fighting in Dublin. So if I just keep working hard, then the bigger shows will come up, the bigger names will come up, and that's what I'm working towards. Will I be champion? Will I get a championship shot? Who knows? But if you keep your head down and working for the next 4 years, 5 years, then like I say, who knows what can happen.
Is that a goal for you, like to fight some of the top fighters in the organisation? Are you happy just to...
Of course, but like I say, I'm only 6 fights in, 2.5 years into a career with no amateur background, no fighting background. So people are saying, fight him, he's 20 and up. Like, they weren't fighting 20 and 0 in my stage of the career. So a lot of fighters that have criticised us, I've looked back at their records on 6 fights, and they are fighting fucking 0-0s. So because I'm obviously in the limelight with Bellator and stuff, it's easy to criticise, but I'm just doing what every MMA fighter's done, building myself as a fighter, and then every step will keep going up and we'll keep going up. But yeah, of course I want big names.
I think there was, when you started off, obviously, because of where you came from, there was a lot of criticism, but I feel like it's not as bad now. Maybe you're seeing it all the time, but
no, it's starting to slowly turn. Whereas like when I first fought in London, it was boos. Then it started to get more cheers, and like I get a lot more positive stuff than negative now. So, which is fucking nice. Eventually, took 2.5 years.
I suppose coming over here, the flights from Newcastle to Dublin aren't that bad. Do you think there'll be a huge crowd?
I have to fly from Leeds for this one, but there's a flight on the Saturday morning. It's only 13 quid, so I'm sure there'll be a fucking full plane load. It's cheaper to get here than it is to fight in London. So I want to make a statement. So every time they come here, I can come back.
Like, do you think that'll be a big thing? Like, we talk a lot about James and the other Irish lads having a big Irish fan base behind them, but you already have a fan base here, and you'll bring your fan base from Newcastle. Do you think that'll be a big thing for you? It'll actually be like you're a home fighter here.
I think I'll have solid, like, full support from the Irish. I really do, because like just going off me Twitter or me Instagram, it's going mad. So yeah, I think I'll have full support, and I can't fucking wait.
I got a question for you. Maybe it'll cause a bit of traction, but I do a Severe MMA podcast. We were talking about it the other day. What's the best team in the UK and Ireland? Obviously, you've trained down in Birmingham, you've trained with lads in Manchester, and you know the lads over here in SPG. In your opinion, what do you think is maybe the top couple of best teams in the UK and Ireland?
Well, I seen John Kavanagh posted that is Renegade the best team in the country, and looking at their fighters, fucking hell, they have to be top, one of the top ones. And I'm biased. I started there, so a lot of the lads I'm still very close to. Obviously, I'm in SBG South Shields, which is a tremendous gym, tremendous coach, some amazing lads there. And yeah, SBG Islands. So yeah, I mean, I'm going to say they're the top 3, only because that's being safe. That's being safe in it. Rather be safe than sorry.
Aaron, thank you very much for your time. Really appreciate it.